And those escalating prices place energy and food security among the top priorities for China's state planner this year. The government says it will boost production capacity and increase reserves to keep prices stable amid fears of a supply disruption after Russia's invasion of Ukraine. It adds that it's confident of keeping inflation within the 3% target this year. Lu Minmin tells us more.
Energy and commodity prices have soared to decade-high levels as the war in Ukraine intensifies. China, the world's largest importer of oil and gas, is particularly vulnerable to price increases. Just last week, China's top economic planner announced a hike of over $40 per ton for the price of gasoline in the country.
For China, it's really vulnerable to the global volatilities in the oil and natural gas market. Although its domestic inflation pressure is not that high yet, it will trickle down from the global market and reflect in China's stock and bond market. And that can be quite high pressure for how much room the monetary easing can go within China. And the domestic inflation might be under threat of going up as well.
But China's state planner has said it will boost production capacity, continue to invest in oil and gas exploration, strengthen reserves, and guide coal prices within a reasonable range. It also pledged not to limit power and gas use during the winter months when heating demand goes up.
中国一方面是能源消费大国，但同时也是能源生产大国，因此我们的能源供应总体上是有保障的。那么中国的原油、天然气进口来源已经多元化，而且呢是长期合同占比很高，所以只要各方按合同履约，进口能够保持总体稳定。
China also said it will stabilize prices and output of domestic grain, corn, and soybeans as food inflation risk balloons due to the Ukrainian crisis. Ukraine and Russia account for about a quarter of global trade in wheat and a fifth in corn sales. China has suffered from weak consumer demand since the pandemic hit, and keeping inflation low will be key to helping the economy recover. China has set a slower economic growth target of around 5.5% as global and domestic headwinds grow. Lu Minmin, CNA, Beijing.